Hey Geek family, we're back. This time we're going to check out the new trailer for the upcoming movie Shikara. And I'm Nathan.
I'm Rachel. I'm Trinity.
Troy. Jordan.
Yeah, we've had a bunch of requests to check this one out. It just dropped today, I believe, so we're going to give it a watch real quick. But real quick before we do, I just want to say thank you guys again for all your support of the channel. And if you can you guys hit that like and the subscribe button, followed by the little notification bell. Bang!
Shikara, Trinity.
Yeah, it's right there.
I was going to say Shikara.
Shikara.
Okay.
Real quick before we check this out, let's give a little bit of the synopsis.
Yeah.
Synopsis time.
A little bit.
Back.
So let's check this out. It said, "What is it to know the agony of being a refugee in your own country? The year 1990 saw the biggest forced migration in independent India, whereby more than 4 million Kashmiri Pandits had to flee from the Kashmir Valley. Almost 3 decades later, most have been unable to return. Shikara is a story of resilience in the face of insurmountable odds. It's also the story of a love that remains unextinguished through 30 years of exile. A timeless love story in the worst of times." So, on that note, let's go ahead and jump right into it. Based on real events.
कुछ ना होने का दुख जरा सा लगे, तेरे होने से
बड़ा सा लगे। ये किसका घर चल रहा है?
कश्मीर घाटी में स्थिति तनावपूर्ण बनी हुई है। 19 जनवरी की रात को हजारों लोग सड़कों पर उतर आए, जिनमें से कुछ मिलिटेंट्स ने कई कश्मीरी पंडितों के घरों को आग लगा दी।
पूरे श्रीनगर में हिट लिस्ट लग गई है।
लिखा है कि 1 महीने में कश्मीर से चले जाओ वरना गोली मार देंगे।
हम यहाँ इलेक्शन नहीं, सिर्फ जंग जीत सकते हैं।
हजारों पंडितों को घर से बेघर कर दिया गया है। देखना पार्लियामेंट में कितना शोर मचेगा।
वहाँ कश्मीर में इतना प्यारा घर है हमारा।
ये गर्मी ना कश्मीर में दिखानी थी, वहाँ से तो भाग के आ गए आप लोग। भाई बहनों को टमाटर भेंट किए जाएंगे। आपकी अपनी हिंदू विद्वेषी, हिंदुओं का ख्याल रखने वाली जम्मू राष्ट्रवादी पार्टी।
कश्मीर के महानरमा कौन से नहीं डरते हैं, क्योंकि वो मुसलमान हैं। कश्मीरियों के रगों में वो चाहे आजादियों का खून है।
हम क्या चाहते हैं? हम क्या चाहते हैं? हम क्या चाहते हैं?
हम आएंगे वतन अपने वाजी साहब और यहीं पे दिल लगाएंगे, यहीं मरेंगे और यहीं के पानी में हमारी राख भाई जाएगी।
Wow, that looks like it's going to be a very heavy movie as far as like weighing on you heavy, as far as like a very intense story, huh? Just a very like intense story. What'd you guys think?
That was awesome. I don't know what that's for. I've never heard that before. Like I didn't know
I haven't
that
either.
actually happened.
Mm-hmm.
So that sucks.
Well, let's look that up real quick. All right, so real quick, we just want to get a little bit more information on the exodus of the Kashmiri Hindus. It said the Hindus of the Kashmir Valley were forced to flee the Kashmir Valley as a result of being targeted by JKLF and Islamist insurgents during late 1989 and early 1990. This says of the approximately 300,000 to 600,000 Hindus living in the Kashmir Valley. In 1990, only 2,000 to 3,000 remained there. This is as of 2016.
4 years ago.
Wasn't there
there something going on with Kashmir not too long ago?
Yeah, it all. This says basically all has something to do with. Had something to do in July of 1988. The JKLF is the Jammu Kashmir Liberation Front. They began a separatist insurgency for the independence of Kashmir from India. They said the group targeted the Kashmiri Hindu for the first time on September the 14th of '89. The pandits felt that they weren't safe in the valley and could be targeted any time. The killings of Kashmiri Hindus continued, that included many of the prominent ones. So yeah, they ended up fleeing attack and threats. So yeah, it looks like they were being targeted because they were wanting to basically make Kashmir not part of India anymore. So they were targeting the. Okay, here we go. On January the 4th of 1990, the Srinagar-based newspaper Aftab released a message threatening all Hindus to leave Kashmir immediately, sourcing it to the militant organization Hizbul something. I don't know how to pronounce that.
Wow.
Yeah, another newspaper also republished the same warning. And then so yeah, that's what. So now this said 300 to 600,000 Hindus living. This one said 4 million.
No, it said 400,000.
That was the refugees.
They just accidentally put the extra comma in there, I believe. I really believe it was.
You think the trailer did it?
Yeah, because there was only 5 zeros.
You mean trailer, something that's professionally made by
Are you sure?
professionals?
There was only
there
5
was
zeros?
only 5 zeros.
Let's see.
Let's see.
1, 2, 3.
Oh yeah,
4, 5.
you're right. It did. Yeah,
Okay.
there is.
Oh!
Yeah, so my bad. The way the commas were on there, made it appear it was 4 million, but it was 400. I guess it was supposed to be 400,000. Okay, so that kind of falls more along the lines of that. Yeah, that definitely seems like it's going to be a very intense movie, especially getting a little bit of the information more on the situation and everything. It's crazy to think stuff like that. In 1990, that was 30 years ago. 1990 was 30 years ago.
Man, I'm old.
Anyway, yeah. What do the rest of you guys think?
It tugged at my heart because, I mean, I didn't know that this had happened, and that's, in so many ways, that's sad. This is history, and history will tend to repeat itself if we don't know about it. So, it tugged at my heart because of that, and to be forced out of your land and told you had to go somewhere else, that's absolutely, completely heartbreaking, and just hurts the heart.
Trinity?
She went.
Did you go first?
Yep.
Oh, I'm sorry, Jordan.
How you know I didn't want to go last? I'll go.
Yeah, there you go.
You wanted to talk to me anyways. But it looked like a good trailer, and I'm glad that they actually made a trailer about it, to get it out more for people who don't know. Like, I have not heard about this yet until now, but I'm glad that I am hearing about it, so hopefully, more people get to know about it. That way history does not repeat itself.
Yeah, but this looks like it's kind of one religion wanting the area and kicking the other religion out, which is crazy. Like, it's more, it's kind of maybe cliche to say, but like, why can't I don't understand this?
Why can't we all get along?
I don't understand. It's like I can understand if you don't, like, we're Christian here. And then you got Muslims over there, you got Hindus over there, you got Muslims and Hindus are all over the place. It's just like, you don't need to be horrible to one another. Yeah, you may not agree with what that religion teaches or this religion teaches and all that stuff, but you don't you shouldn't hate one another. Yeah, you shouldn't kill one another. But that's just how it is in some things. It's just kind of crazy to see, and then for something like that to happen, it seems like, even here recently, like Rachel mentioned earlier, the Kashmir was still a hot spot right now. Still a lot of stuff kind of going on over there. But Troy, what'd you think?
It looks like an interesting movie. It's kind of a topic that needs to be shown about what happened, because I didn't know about it either. And it just looks like it would be a really good movie to just learn some stuff from.
Yeah, and me here as well. I had never heard of that as well. Usually, some of the stuff we've seen on here, I'd be like, okay, yeah, I remember a little bit about it, but 1990. I was only 10 years old, so I don't, wasn't a news watching kid. All that was all about cartoons. So yeah, I don't remember hearing anything about it. So it is kind of interesting to see. And it looks like it might be a really good movie.
It's still kind of crazy that even though it happened in 1990, which electronics, all that was more predominant than it was way back then. We've heard stories of other things way back then, but that's something I figured, at least America would have heard about, figuring technology we had at that time and should have, got put out there more.
It looks like it might be a pretty good movie. But yeah, let us know down in the comments below what you guys thought, and if it's a movie you guys are gonna maybe think about checking out. And we've mentioned before in some other historical movies, usually the stuff we've watched have been hundreds and hundreds of years ago. This one's more recent, but still it kind of falls under the historical stuff. So those ones always kind of grab at me, and I like to kind of watch those to learn a little bit. So, but yeah, let us know what you guys think. And once again, thank you guys again so much for all your love and support on the channel. You guys are amazing. Love y'all.